aside from that, and I don't want to get into the trap of doing too much too early and then kind of just burning myself out on things again. I'll do this because I enjoy it and I've missed it, but it was also kind of daunting to then get back to it when you don't want to start a thing up when it then fizzles out again. So I hope it doesn't fizzle out, but that's also why I don't want to overdo things. So maybe like 2-3 times a week on slower days outside of streaming, and when I have the energy, when I feel like I'm doing it, and have fun doing it. So now let's start a new career before the Reapers take over.
To Alliance military database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection.
And let's start a stream of character creation.
Secure connection confirmed.
John Shepard or Jane Shepard or something new ID. I remember that back in the day when I played through Mass Effect on stream, I played as FemShap, so that is the sole reason why I will be picking Male Shap, so custom male.
Please log in to access your profile.
And obviously it will be Akko Shepard, the most famous name in the galaxy.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Reconstruct.
Confirm pre-service history.
So, pre-service history. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying on one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlist at the age of 18. Coloners, you were born and raised on Mindwa, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwa, slaughtering a family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Earthborn, you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. All good options. Let's go with colonist. I kind of like the idea of being
Confirm psychological
born
profile.
somewhere in the middle of nowhere in a system far, far away. Sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Or ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. I think I will go with sole survivor here.
Confirm military specialization.
Now, this will be interesting. So we could be a soldier. Soldiers are combat specialists, ideal for the front line of a firefight. Soldiers have improved health, can specialize in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to wear medium armor, and can train in the use of heavy armor. Engineers. Engineers are tech specialists using the holographic Omni tool. They can decrypt security systems, repair or modify tactical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor. They specialize in pistols. Fuel. Adepts. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Pew pew. Infiltrators. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. Pew pew! Hello, Mademoiselle Danielle! Welcome! Welcome! Hope you are doing fine. We're playing your favorite games. Pew! Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotic and weapons to take down opponents and are specialized deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. Now, I don't know, honestly. I do like some biotic abilities, but I remember that at least I don't know if they changed anything in this in the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, but in the original Mass Effect, the biotics were really cool in 2 and 3. I wasn't really a fan of them in 1. So, Frosty Woman, how are you doing? Long time no see. Hope you're doing fine. Oh, so awesome to see you. How are you holding up? We're getting the gang back together here. Awesome. I think I will go with a soldier for now. So, well, life has gotten kind of bad, but those the breaks. I'm sorry to hear that, Frosty. That really sucks. That really sucks. But yeah, sometimes definitely life can throw you not just one curveball, but quite a few. So I hope that you're holding up all right. Yeah, I think soldier it is.
Confirm facial identification.
At least for Mass Effect 1. We will go with a regular appearance.
Profile reconstruction
Because I don't even know if we're doing a full playthrough of Mass Effect here. Since this is more to just get back into things while kind of saying hello to all of you again. Oof, Work Network doesn't like you on Twitch. That's not good. That is not good. Then y'all tell Work that they should open up all connections to Twitch. It is very, very important for your work. And if you can't go on twitch.tv/TheArcosambo, this one specifically, then you won't be able to do your work well. Like, obviously.
identification confirmed.
Combat difficult, normal, casual. I almost lean to go to casual since I just kind of want to hang out with you guys. But we'll do normal. No auto leveling up. Level scaling legendary mode. In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. Okay. XP and talent points progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. I guess I go with legendary mode. Subtitles on. Squad Air will only use defensive powers to protect themselves and all powers. That's why I give them to you. And autosave. That is what is great about being able to work from home. I have my work laptop connected to one screen and my personal desktop to another. See, that is the right setup. That's how you do it.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there.
So let me know how
His parents were
the
killed when slavers
volume
attacked Windward.
is for the voices
He saw
and
his
all.
whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars.
I feel like they might be a
Shepard's a
little
survivor.
low, but
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
maybe you need to work from home every day. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in history, Mass Effect. Almost got the opening line done. Remember back when I streamed it for the first time, I wasn't even close. I sped it up and still didn't get it done.
Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected.
I blame all the mosquito
Calculating
bites that I
transmass
have.
destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun.
Does feel good to get back into the Mass Effect universe.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters? Check.
Why did I let them bite me? Because I was surrounded by like 50 of them and got
All systems
25
online.
mosquito bites.
Drift? Just under 1500K.
All the while I killed a bunch of them.
Good. Your captain will be pleased.
Not enough.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
I've told them
Remember to
no.
zip up
Yeah,
your
well,
jumpsuit
next
on
time.
the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are
I think I need to
trouble.
bump up
I
the
don't like having them
voices a
on board.
little bit. We'll do that
Call me
once I
paranoid.
get a chance.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
I agree.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here.
Apparently also,
Tell
they're,
Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that,
interesting.
Commander?
I just stumbled upon the fact that while I wasn't streaming, they actually let you upload more emotes, and I did that. It seems like some of them were actually approved, just like some random ones to try it out. But that's interesting. Maybe you even heard my phone ringing, but it's not for me. You get that, Commander? Is he upset? I heard you made him mad. Oh, actually, I didn't pay attention. I heard. I definitely heard it. I heard it all. I listened. I know exactly what he said, so I heard.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
All right. Now, let me see. Sound. Yeah, let's do the sound effect a little lower. Let's bump up Overall volume again. See how it goes. Oops. Really what I wanted. Let's save you. What else we have here? Motion blur icon. No film. We have a quality stream here.
You really are fond of chatting with me.
Oh, stop it, Mademoiselle Danielle.
I think you have.
You stop that right now. Thank you so much for 38 months.
Our anniversary.
Thank you so much. Well, actually, then you can test if you can use the new emotes now that you subscribe. Kind of curious because I only uploaded them this morning, so. Fortunately, they don't read these to us. Oh yeah, it's your favorite person, the text to speak.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited
Listen
to
to
join
some,
the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers.
History. You like that one?
Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy.
I don't know if those are all of them that I
Despite a
uploaded,
somewhat
but at least some of them.
attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed.
Yeah, they were.
Turians come
I'll
from
see, those
an
were just
autocratic
random
society
images that I had
that
on my
values
laptop, so
discipline
it's like,
and
okay.
possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157,
the pundits,
which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Okay, I won't go through all of the things right now. I was just checking things out, but
You probably don't want to keep the captain.
let's talk to our crew a little bit.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Let's go to the comm room then.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Anything going on, Navigator Presley?
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run.
Smooth
You
run.
heading down to see the captain?
Aren't you arguing?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding
I
out
don't
on
think
us?
anything bad
All
will
we're
happen
supposed
in
to
the
do is
following
test
years,
out the
so
stealth system. Why is
I don't know
Captain
what he's
Anderson in
talking
charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Spectre? I hardly know her. Tell me about the stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
It's a very
I
aggressive
just know
question.
it masks our location.
What do you know about
Scans
the stealth
and sensors,
question?
Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Shaka Shaka? Tell me about the Turian Spectre.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First
Okay,
Contact
that's a little
War.
racist there,
Lost a
Mr.
lot of friends
Presley.
when the Turians hit us.
That was a long time ago, bro.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the full chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's
I don't see them on my PC, but I do see them on my my tablet. What are those? Oh, those emotes. I'll look into it, Presley.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay, so Presley's a little bit racist.
Something I can do for you, Commander?
A question.
I was curious about a few things.
You and me both.
Oh, it's a shaker
Like
shaker.
I said before,
I see.
Too many
It's
things
maracas.
don't add up on this mission.
Oh, okay. It's the same things.
I better head down and see the captain.
Already told us
Yes, sir.
about it. Anyone else here?
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Dr. Chalk
Captain's
ass.
in charge here. He wouldn't take.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Relax, Jenkins.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
You'll be fine.
Just treat this like every other
Jesus.
assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Well, don't play the hero, boy.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Tell me about Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Okay, anything else about the Spectres?
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
So there are no human Spectres?
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Actually understandable.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
Don't you need a flashlight to be that far up my ass? I will say they actually sound dangerous. Sound like the fact.
How do you control agents with unlimited
Bats
power?
everywhere.
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Okay. What about Eden Prime?
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so
Hey,
you
so
don't have
we
any
will
city
just
noise
have a
or
peaceful
pollution.
mission down there.
My parents lived on the outskirts
Nothing
of
bad
Colony.
will happen.
At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
So why are we going there?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Keep it in your pants, Jenkins.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, let's talk to Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Where's Captain Anderson?
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Well, actually, I would know. I haven't been here.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Why are you asking?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander.
It's about damn time.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
So massive fact. Okay, far more than a simple shakedown. Yeah, I mean, we knew it.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
So why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation.
No, they unearthed a beacon!
It's Prothean.
It's Prothean bacon! Space bacon. Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000
Very
years ago.
anti-thean.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Bring back the bacon to the Citadel.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why did we tell the Council?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you
Fair.
as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Fair.
Sharing
All of it.
that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise.
We will share our bacon.
They know more
with
about
the
the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the
Bacon
only
sounds
reason
yum,
I'm here,
yes. That's
Shepard.
why the whole
Nihilus
galaxy wants the
to see you
bacon.
in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Like hell he is.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a
We're a
long
little
time.
hungry, so that's why
Humanity
we're
wants
angry.
a
So
larger
we're
role in
we're
shaping
angry
interstellar
Shepard.
policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the
Hello, on
Council's
board.
power and authority.
The
If they accept a human
Akosombo,
into their
welcome to
ranks,
the stream.
it shows how far the
Hi
Alliance has come.
Rock, how you doing?
Not
Good to
many
see
could have
you.
survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's
Fair.
why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Put my name for. I've come with a pay raise.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we
Individual.
seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Okay, so you support this, Captain?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for
There's a lot
myself,
of-
Commander.
at stake
Eden
for this
Prime will be the first of
whole
several
bacon
missions
thing.
together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Round the bacon, secure the bacon, bring the bacon to the Citadel, share the bacon with the Council. That's the mission. Can you tell me more about the Protheans? Well, good, finished uni, and now prepping for one hell of a summer at work again. Well, congratulations on finishing uni. I'm very proud of you, Hyrock. Lots seem to have happened since we last saw you, and since I was online. It's really on me. It's not on you. So, congratulations for that, and also I hope that you can recharge your batteries before your summer work, because I'm sure that will be very exhausting.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Sambo is proud.
Just what they taught us in school.
That's old.
They were a
Akko.
technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories.
Maybe they
Everyone
vanished because they
agrees
lost their bacon.
galactic
and
civilization
didn't have anything to
wouldn't
eat
exist
anymore.
without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Okay, anything else about Eden Prime that would
I'd
help?
like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much
Oh, they
bigger.
farm bacon.
Eden Prime
That
is
makes
one
so
of
much
our
sense why the
oldest and
bacon is
most
there
successful
in the
colonies.
farming world.
It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond
They
Earth.
went on a pilgrimage to find more bacon. That could also be, Charles. So I think if they either starved because of lack of bacon, or they went on a pilgrimage to find bacon.
Galactic importance.
Already have two solid theories here. That's why it's fun to stream these games. We can come up with a smart, inquisitive deductions as to what might happen in the series that none of us have ever seen at all before. So, you have some bacon theories. I like it. So, let's ask about the bacon. Maybe that will help with our
Why is this beacon so important?
theory. Yeah.
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small.
Yeah, I really
daily
hope that
flash.
things
Who
get
knows
better
what
for
we
us.
can learn from this
Take,
beacon.
take care.
What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Weaponized bacon. Okay, that's interesting. But then again, I will also say, frying some bacon, those little oil spritzes, they can hurt a lot. So if it's a large bacon, you can only imagine what that could do to in the wrong hands. Talk about the wrong.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Oh, the Budman is graduating from high school in a couple of weeks. Wow. Now I'm feeling old. It just feels like yesterday that the Budman was not about to finish high school. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's exciting though. That's something really cool. Okay, we have. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's
Just
go.
give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to it.
Apparently, there's
Captain,
some
we got a
galactic stuff
problem.
going on. Uh-oh.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Oh no, what do they
Bring it
do
up
with
on
the
screen.
bacon? No.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Now, what's that sound? Is that a giant air fryer?
everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
Hold the line. Enemies everywhere.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Yeah, we will get all these
Take
wonderful
us in, General,
lines.
fast and quiet.
The very
This
first
mission
Mass
just got
Effect.
a lot more complicated.
Then again,
Small
Danielle,
strike
you
seems to
never
move quickly
even
without drawing
watched Mass
attention.
Effect 3,
It's
so
our best chance to
sure you're not
secure
even
the
that interested in that game.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
The Death
Tell Alenko
Spank
and Jenkins
game?
to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Very campy Diablo-like game where you are trying to recover the artifact, which is basically bacon. The third game
Engaging
in the
stealth
series
systems.
is called The Baconing. I have not played that game. I've never
Somebody
heard
was
of that
doing
game.
some serious digging here,
But
Captain.
then again, I've also never played Diablo. It wasn't really
Your
for me,
team's the
so
muscle in
that's
this
maybe
operation,
why
Commander.
kind of
Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
ignored it.
What about survivors, Captain?
Unintentionally.
Helping survivors is a secondary
Sounds
objective.
good.
The
Now that
beacon's your top
bacon is on the
priority.
line.
Approaching drop
in.
point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I'm
I move
nice to
faster
you,
on my
Danielle.
own.
I just don't want to bore you with games that you don't like. Since you
Nihilus will scout
hated
out
Mass
ahead.
Effect 3 so
He'll
much,
feed you
but you
status
never
reports
watched it.
throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Okay, you can count on us.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
All right. In combat. And red shirt. Oh, it's Jenkins, actually. Okay, got a
This place
pistol.
got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Got
Okay. Don't want to overheat. Nope. I think I threw a thing. Also weapon. Okay. Can't jump, I remember. Looks nice though, this remastered legendary version. Oh no.
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Space pigs. Flying space pigs. That just... It's flash balloons. Lupinia! Hey Loopy, how you doing? So nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm doing well. I'm very excited to get back into streaming again. I'm very excited to see some of you familiar names / faces. Very excited to get the Recall Damper 1, obviously. And excited to play some Mass Effect and hang out with you guys. How are you doing, Lupinia? You know, I fall asleep watching almost everything. I started a YouTube video 2 weeks ago and still haven't made it through. Well, I don't know. That's what they all say.
Oh God, what happened here?
I don't know, Jenkins. That's why we are here. Oh, okay. Actually, I want to go to my... oh, that's Caden. Well, Caden, I think he will go to the Sniper. I will go to the assault weapon, and Jerkins will actually stay with the assault weapon as well. Are you feeling good? I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Yes, that is probably correct because I haven't really been streaming or doing anything in ages, so definitely not on you. It's all on me. So, I'm back! Good to hear that you're doing okay. Oh no, Jenkins! He got janked! Hashtag got janked. Oh, I accidentally threw another mine. Jenkins got janked.
Rip right through his shields. You ran a chance.
Forget about it. Oh, he deserves a burial. I mean, it was his home planet, right?
We'll see that he receives a proper
Was a little
service
bit
once
of
the
a
mission is complete.
hothead, but
I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
actually, Danielle, you're absolutely right. I didn't even put it together. That's why he is called Jenkins. It didn't even put one and one together. Which just shows how bad I am at math, and I didn't figure out that one. Oh. Man, these guns are pretty loud. Let me know if they're too loud.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Together, chump. Ah. Tech! Move there. Go, go, go. Animas everywhere. And more gassy boys. I'm going to pick on me in a long time. True. It's not a good thing, though. Stop it. No, it's fine. You can pick me like a booger. Was just checking if there's any loot around. Because loot is good. Oh god! Oh god! We have a space butt. Space butt is running. Uh-oh. Oh! Everyone wants the bacon. They try to put it on a shish kebab. There.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Speaking of boogers, it's time for you to find land. Well, follow your nose, I guess.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Alright, Danielle, see you later. It's something nice to eat. If you return, you have to tell us all about your food. Unless it's a booger, then you can keep that. Are you okay?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What happened to your unit? Where is the unit?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Okay, and who's on the right then? You're the only one on the left. We need someone else on the right to flank. Who's there? Oh, don't blame yourself.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save
We
her.
all lost our car keys at some point, so I guess
held our
it's
position as long as
the
we
same
could,
as
until the Geth overwhelmed
losing
us.
your squad
The Geth
mates.
haven't been seen outside
I'm really
the
good
Veil
at
in nearly 20
motivational
years.
speaking, by the way.
Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon.
They didn't. They definitely
the dig site is close,
came for the
just over that
bacon,
rise.
for sure.
They might still be there.
Well, you join us now.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Okay, first, what about the Geth?
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic
Okay,
life
nerd.
forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared.
Even
behind the
robots
Percy's
crave
veil.
bacon. I mean, I can't blame
Nobody's
them.
really heard much from them since.
That is the proof that they're truly sentient, right? That they're craving bacon. I feel like that is much more accurate than the Turing test. If you are a robot and you crave bacon, you're an AI. Simple. Tell me about the bacon.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony
Must be
was
so
interested.
good. Like, isn't
That's when they
what's
brought
it
us
called?
in
I
to
think
discuss
it's like a
I don't know much about
a
the
wine
beacon
tradition,
itself,
like
but I heard one of the researchers
maybe
say
I'm
this
wrong
could
on
be the biggest
the
scientific
actual
discovery
culture
of
history,
the
but like where
century.
you basically cook the meat underground in like an underground kind of like bonfire-ish stove, natural stove kind of thing. So that's the kind of bacon we talk about here, clearly, because they dug it up. Probably had been slow cooking for centuries.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Okay, so what happened before the attack?
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know.
No.
They
I
set
just
up
asked.
camp near
I'm
the
a little
beacon.
bit
The 232 was
distracted.
with them.
There's a
Maybe
lot
their
going on.
unit
I
fared better
haven't
than
been
mine.
streaming in a while. I'll try to make bacon jokes.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Okay.
Move out.
Maybe not as a little more stealth than we are. Press the shield button to access the mission computer, then go to the squad screen to spend talent points for new squad members. Well, let's do that. The squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Use W to select a talent or its rank. Press A to spend a talent point. Gain a rank in the selected talent. As you gain levels, you will acquire talent points and unlock higher ranks. Okay, so I think we will go into assault rifles probably, and assault training, and soldier. We will go into everything. Health and health regeneration, I like that. And we go into soldier 1. And then we will go into charm 1 because I do like additional options. Right, that is good. Now, Hayden Alanko. Yeah, he has some things. First aid, that might be nice. Let's give him first aid, and then we give him the Sentinel one. And then we have Ashley Williams. She gets us 1 point in soldier, and another one in assault rifles. Right. Equipment. Do I have anything cool here? The equipment screen allows you to equip and upgrade gear for your squad. Going for assault rifles so we can make sure the bacon is properly cured. Yep. See, it all connects. Charles, we figured it out. We're onto something here. Okay, we have the assault rifle. Upgrades. Okay. Oh, we have there we have a recoil dampener. Reduce kickback to improve stability. That is good because the kickback was absolutely insane. So I don't think we have anything else at this point. So we just stick with that. Yep, I think.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Light armor. Okay, now we picked something up, so we'll do that in a second. Armor piercing rounds and chemical rounds. Equipment. Where is armor? Scorpion armor. Oh, okay. So that would be less damage protection by 5, but significantly more shields, and we get some attack and biotic protection. So I actually will pick that. And then, specifically designed to puncture metal, these rounds are particularly effective against synthetics. Highly toxic. So I think we go with the armor piercing, and then we give Ashley chemical rounds. There, the Onyx. Let's stick with that. Right. That's a go. The famous Mass Effect line. That's a go. You have the rock. Oh. What was that? Law and Order? Doom. Oh. Getting shot at. Enemies everywhere. Man. I think I will turn down the sound effects a little bit. Our weapon just sounds like we're... No. Sounds like we're way too loud. That's what I'm trying to say. At least for me. Maybe it's good for you guys, but for me it was too loud. I'm old now. Way back in the day, I could have this loud sound effect. No issues. Now, no chance. Huh. What are you hahing about? Just, dead people.
Victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Impaled victims.
They're using terror as a weapon.
Hey, we have a dig site.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You see any survivors?
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Okay.
Change of plans, Shepard.
What?
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay. The pistol. Oh, didn't even see. Press the wrong button. I'm sorry. I think we leveled up actually. 6 points. Yeah. Let's go into soldier for sure. Let's go to charm for sure. Let's go into assault rifle, since that is what I'm primarily using right now. Then I will go into sentinel, and I will go into, yeah, first aid item. Ashley, he will be a soldier, and then let's go with combat armor so she isn't going down too easily. And like, how do I use my abilities? Oh, there we go. Map overcoat. How's burst? Ah, I think that is the... Yeah, okay. Now I know how to use it. Got it. Oh, I also wanted to check the equipment. Shotgun. Pistol we have. Sniper rifle we have. Grenade launcher. What is Kaidan currently using in terms of think I gave him the sniper rifle, right? So yeah, let's give him the sniper rifle. Then I think I might get better, slightly lower accuracy, lower heat sink, a little more damage. I think I'll stick with this.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a
It
good
looks
place
like it.
for an ambush.
Huh.
Keep your guard up.
More impaled people. Huh.
Oh God,
Uh-oh.
they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Oh. Oh no! Zombies! Zombie! What's in your bacon? In your bacon? Zombie. Okay. Oh, there's an upgrade kit. What do you have here? Sniper rifle and a shotgun. Take off.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Easy decryption. Some locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. If any squad members has the required talent, you will be able to unlock the object during the decryption or electronic interface or by spending Omnigel. Okay, begin manual override. What? I missed what I had to do. Oh, I guess we're fucked. Oops. I'm definitely a veteran of this game.
Saren.
Nihilus.
Turian standoff.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Uh-oh. Oh. No! Nihilus!
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Holy shit. Well, that's an issue. Oh no, it's the zombies again. Oh, there are more. Oh, zombies. Uh-oh. Where do you stop? Wait, what do we have? Omnigel. Okay, now I got it. Last time I thought I had to wait until I see which
We're not armed.
things light up and then afterwards.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
It's safe.
You're okay
I
now.
think.
Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Safe-ish.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it.
What the
When we saw that ship, I thought it was all
pet
over.
that she has there?
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Can you give me any details on the attack?
Tell me everything
Soldier.
you remember about the attack.
The three of
Brother.
us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
What about the bacon, though?
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Found something there, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Was it a jamming signal?
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Okay, goodbye.
I have to go.
Hey,
have to
Cole,
go.
We're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Yeah, give me the
Jeez,
stuff.
Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You should come clean. Give me the stuff.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were
Does he
running
have
a
some
small
slaw?
smuggling ring.
Some
Nothing major.
coleslaw?
In exchange for a cut of the
The
profits, we
bacon?
let them store packages in our sheds.
Like what?
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Is that all?
We're risking our lives to save this colony.
Yeah.
You sure there's
We're
nothing else
risking
in
our
here that can
bacon
help
for
us
the
out?
bacon.
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
I do. Oh, yes.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Good thing that I leveled up the charm. May know something.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name.
You're
It's
such a
important.
narc.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Well done.
Good luck.
Thanks. A Stinger pistol and combat sensor. I will definitely check that out. Equipment. The Stinger, definitely better. Some enemies use jamming technology to block your weapon radar. The combat's gonna improve detection levels, making these... Okay. Could be nice, I guess. Yeah, let's get the Stinger. Why not? And yeah, equip the pistol. A new pistol. In here. Electronic skill to know? Are you kidding me? My squad is useless. Jason? Jason? Never gets old. Just checking if there's anything to loot in any of these corners. In that way. The containment cell. This is... Oh, there's Nihilus.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Hey.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Uh-oh. Kill him!
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Need to be more careful. I almost shot you.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly
Still
got you
might do it.
killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Tell me what happened.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him.
Okay.
Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
But what about the bacon?
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform, probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up.
Some cursed bacon, I'm telling you.
They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
The Geth didn't find you?
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
You pooping?
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift.
See? Naps
I
save
sneak off
lives.
behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Lucky break for you. I mean, honestly, I'm impressed.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Oh, buddy there, Cole. You mentioned you.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
Awkward.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
You don't happen to smuggle any weapons, maybe?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the
Like
Geth?
a rocket launcher?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers.
Any
How was I supposed
contraband
to know?
bacon? That would be nice. Let it go, Williams. It's just a few grenades. So we have bacon, pomegranates.
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the
Some
commander's here,
pomegranates.
pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Oh, you should make amends, brother.
A lot of Marines died.
Eat your
here, Colin.
vitamins.
Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line.
What is it?
Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Okay. Tell me more about the attack.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
The bacon?
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
About the ship.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came
The
down.
mothership, the mummy boat.
And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
The ship is probably rickrolling everyone.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
High explosives. I guess those are the go grenades, grenade launcher. Ah, high explosive. Damage, radius, and weapon force. Right, let's do it. Also, Ashley, you gotta calm it down a little bit. It's fine. Oh, we're getting attacked. Some hammerhead rounds and anti-personnel rounds. Take care of that once we take care of the bad guys. Baddies. On the mummy boat. Boom. Like a good pistol. Pew, pew, pew. Especially pistol with sound effects. You can check for Stinger. Should be able to get some anti-personnel weapon force. Let's go with weapon force for now. Oh. Oh. Oh, just sniping. Sniper pistol. Oh, there's a big one coming. Uh-oh. Oh! Whoa! He ran towards me like that Urukai in Star Wars. No, Lord of the Rings. Hopefully Athelas is not watching. She would kill me for that comment. Just joking. You know it's Star Wars. And the Lord of the Rings. Come on. Get up. Get up. They want to get up. Why are there so many? Ah, in the medical kit. Lord of the Stars! Welcome back, Danielle. What did you get for lunch? Also, we just found a guy who only survived because he took a nap. So I thought you would appreciate that since you're very pro naps, if I recall correctly. Got some nugs. Very nice.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Big old pointy bacon. Uh-oh. Oh god. Getting intense electro tunes. Shit is about to go down. Demolition charges disarmed.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Behind you. Can't sprint. I'm just juking. Oh. Shields are almost down. It's his arm. 2 charges remaining. Very nicely done, everyone. Thank you for doing absolutely nothing. Oh! It's created a shield. That son of a gun. Oh! Shock trooper. Definitely shocked. Jukin' and jiving. Juke a Sombo. Oh. Ouch. He snipered me. Totem of Death. Gladiator armor and Hydra armor. With one more charge that we have to disarm. Oh boy. Okay. Let's check out the equipment that we just picked up. Okay, we can't wear the heavy armor right now. Hydra sucks. What about some help? This one would actually be better, the Onyx one for Ashley. Ashley? We lost the music, but we kept the fighting spirit. Oh, there. Where's the... Oh. Uh-oh, where's the charge? Oh, I can sprint. Oh, I hear it, I hear it. Did you take me to Popeyes? No, we didn't go to Popeyes. Okay, we stopped the charges. No Popeyes, no Arby's. None of it. Before I touch the bacon, I want to look around a little bit. I don't know if there's anything else hidden here. Uvu! Uvu! Welcome back. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Stimulant pack, nice. And toxic seals, armor upgrades. Sounds pretty useful, actually. Let me check if I can... cooldown reduction, toxic resist. Yeah, let's do it. Let's not be so toxic. We'll sprint. We are fatigued. Got a striker pistol, assault rifle, sniper rifle. Let me actually see if Monsieur Alenko can use the sniper rifle. So the Reaper 2 is just straight up better than the Reaper 1. Yeah, let's go with the Reaper 2. Maturity exam. I don't know what that is. Scimitar. Not the sword, but the shotgun. Our country, it means like the final exam of leaving high school. I see. Well, then, good luck with that. Those are exciting times. Hope everything goes well. Hammer hat and chemical rounds. Hope all goes well with that. And afterwards that you can relax. I hope that you're not in the exam right now, because while I do appreciate lurking and working, I don't think it's a good idea to do this during the exams. Just want to be on the safe side here. Don't watch the stream if you're currently in an exam.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
Wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Need some relax, yeah. The Baconator. Our heads.
No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
We're dead. Mass Effect is over. Good game, not very long though. Yeah, it's been quite a while, Uwu, yeah. I had a good time with it.
We identified the ship
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That was a fun game.
The Normandy. A
Who's
human
hot
alliance
space
vessel.
lady?
It was under the command of Captain Anderson.
Space
They managed to
Maleficent.
save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the
I don't know,
humans
Charles. I guess we
used it.
didn't get the bacon, so I would consider that the bad ending. There can't be a good ending without the bacon in our hand, right? Oh, dirt.
This human must be eliminated.
No bacon equals bad. Yeah.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard.
Chucky!
How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Doing alright.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
What about the bacon, though?
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The
Alright,
blast knocked
thank you for stopping by.
The lieutenant and I
Feel free
carried you
to
back here to the ship.
stop by at any point. And good luck with your exams if we don't see each other before. So, thanks, Ashley.
I appreciate it.
Appreciated it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves.
I'm a Sigma,
I
okay?
also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically
Has been throbbing
associated
for
with
more than 4
intense
hours.
dreaming.
Shit, Sig medical help. Yeah, maybe we need to have like a private talk with Dr. Chakwas and be like, hey, that bacon. Wasn't a dream, it was more like a vision. Or more like a nightmare.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction?
Deathstruction?
Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
Pretty crowded
How's our
down
XO
here.
holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Going to be
Shepard,
fine.
I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Yeah, you're a mess. Go in the mess.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander.
Yeah, I'm still
Are
throbbing.
you sure you're okay?
I feel bad about Jenkins. I mean, he Leroyed it, and he's just dead in the ground.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Why is this Williams chick here?
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Well, I guess that's good.
Williams is a good
We
soldier.
don't know yet that
She
she's
deserves it.
xenophobic. So.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Well, I'm pretty pissed off about the Geth. The Geth, I'm pretty pissed off about.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
So, you wanted to talk?
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth
No,
are
not the
invading.
bacon.
The Council's going to want answers.
Oh, we've got nothing to hide. I mean, we tried to get to the bacon. Then Then Ashley got too close to the bacon. We felt a throbbing. And now we're back here.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian.
Okay.
Saren's a Spectre, one of the best.
Other Spectre.
A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He hates humans? Why?
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon.
Oh, man.
You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Well, I did see a vision of destruction.
Just before I lost consciousness.
Not sure if that means
some
anything.
kind of vision.
I usually have those when I see bacon.
A vision?
Well, so...
A vision of what?
I mean, looked like death, so let's go with that.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
But like, what will we say?
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
Yeah.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I guess you're right.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Oh, can't we expose him?
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
All right. Captain Anderson. So, hopefully the throbbing has subsided by now, but we are back on the Normandy. The loveliest ship of them all. So let's have a little look around. Oh, there's Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Could be missed. He was a good kid. So
Jenkins was a valuable part of this
Rock!
group.
Part of me
Part of
feels
the
guilty over
Acolyte
what happened.
Premium
If
Club.
Jenkins was still
Look at you.
alive, I might not be here.
Yeah. Black Sabbath song War Pigs. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerers of death's construction. In the fields the body's burning as the war machine keeps turning. Great song, by the way. Took a while. Yeah, that's the point. Show like the 10,000 points for the Acolyte Premium Club shows true devotion. Well, you earned it, Ashley. I didn't listen to you, but I'm sure you earned it.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
So how are you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Well, you helped. Not much, but you did help.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Again,
Thanks,
I'm a great motivational speaker.
I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Oh, I'm glad to have to. I'm a very welcoming guy.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Anything else?
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge, Commander.
Oh, Chucky, what's wrong?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I've got some personal questions about the throbbing. Could we talk about that?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
Oh.
But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Any regrets?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now,
It reminds me a little bit of Dr. Quinn, Medical Woman. I don't know how many of you are familiar with that show. Think, what's her name? Jane Seymour is the lady, former Bond girl. And I have not watched that show in a long time. My mom always used to watch it back in the day, and so I picked up a few things. Just from the glimpses that I remember, it's probably horribly inappropriate by now, but I do remember the show. So, Dr. Quinn, Medical Woman. Probably shouldn't watch it, but there's a deep cut movie and TV reference. Vaguely remember that show, yeah.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him
I
for
think it was
a few
like
tours
from the late
now.
90s, early 2000s
He knows
or
when to
something
let
like
things
that.
slide and when to crack the whip.
I feel
The crew knows he's seen
maybe a
pretty
little
much
earlier,
anything
even.
they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
What about Alenko?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What's an L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complication? Will his head explode?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I mean, I take it when I'm presented with that list
Goodbye,
of side effects. Let's talk about it. Hopefully no
Glad
insanity.
to see you're okay, Commander.
Okay, he doesn't want to talk. Oh. That is thought that this is Anderson's little office in Mass Effect.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready.
Okay.
Tell him to bring the
I don't
Normandy
want to talk
into
to him.
dock.
Let's see, is there anything around here? Maybe a space hamster? Nope. Could you let's use the elevator? I'm not sure where we're going. I kind of don't remember the layout of the first Normandy. The first Mass Effect is the one that I played the least because I had back in the day I played the first so when I first played the games, I first played Mass Effect on PC, and then 2 and 3 I played on PlayStation. So I played through 2 and 3 multiple times, whereas Mass Effect 1 really only played through it 2 times. Once the original, then when I streamed it. And B says 1993 to 1998. Yeah, so it was kind of correct with my guesstimation.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Hey you work for me.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like.
Yeah, we'll
No
revoke your
no
license.
goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Oh, first, what about these licenses?
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What manufacturers are we talking?
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep
I
track
love
of.
that this guy
but
has to
each
explain
license
to
will
us
explain
how a
what it's
shop
good for.
works.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Okay,
Let's see
show it to
what
me.
you've got.
You bet, Commander.
What do we have? Let's first see if we can sell some stuff. Yeah, we can sell the sniper rifle. Yeah, we can sell the level 1 things because I think that is very helpful. Ninja 1, Hydra 1, Striker 1, Striker. Keep the rounds for now. All junk. Okay, let's see, what can we buy? Can't buy that. We're not even close to any of this. Grenade upgrade, a Medijal up. Oh, let's get that. Get a Medijal upgrade. What's back here? Field integrity monitor. Element 0. Okay. Codex entries. Engineer Adams.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
I know. We all love Jenkins. I loved him like a real character. Okay. Hang on back here. FTL Comlink. Examine. The Codex entry. Gives us a little bit of XP, so I'm not saying no to that. Presley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yeah, everyone loved Jenkins. Please. Galaxy map, we don't want to open that now. We have to talk to Joker first. Hey,
Good
Jokester.
timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Let's visit the Citadel for the first time.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action! You
don't
get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Man, that council always has been so incredibly
Anderson,
useless.
I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They're accurate.
Sounds like you convinced the council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Fair. But he's dangerous.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain.
Come with me,
A
Captain.
few things before the hearing.
I feel like some of the
Shepard,
voiceover
you
in
and the
this
others can meet us at
Masters
the
is a little
Citadel
bit
Tower,
janky from
top
time to
level.
time.
I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
But
And that's
maybe
why I hate
maybe that's just me.
politicians.
Or maybe it has always been the case and I just don't remember it from the... Hey, Olenko. Hey, Williams. Big place. What an idiot. He's like, oh, big place. I didn't like. Big buildings. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Row cluster. She called particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send a recon team? Hey, that does sound like a side mission to me. Ooh.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious.
Din Kola.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude,
Love these
Dan.
guys.
At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Oh, tell me about the embassy.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
Love the Elcor. Agreed.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Okay. Tell me more about the Volus, then.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
No, I want to hear about your history.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, Despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Okay, and what about your culture?
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Okay.
What is it you do here?
Yeah.
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Fair.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
So how does the Council admittance work?
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really?
All right, Daniel, have a good meeting. Thank you for stopping by there and hanging out, and thank you for the resub. Hope you have a good rest time at your work.
On the humans.
Talk to you later. Why are you so cranky? Why are you so cranky, bro? You need a Snickers?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say
how
in
you
decisions
doing?
that
Nice
affect
to see
Citadel
you.
space.
I'm back. So happy to see you too. How are you doing? How have you been? Been a while. Not due to any fault of you. It's all on me here, but been a while. Mass Effect is always good too. Yeah. That's why I picked it. I thought it was like, I love Mass Effect. A lot of other people love Mass Effect, and it's a good game to A, enjoy, and B, also, if necessary, chit chat a little bit on the side. Been well. How about you? I'm doing pretty well as well. Doing all right.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Decided to get motivated again to stream more, and yeah, hopefully I stick to it. Hold me accountable there, everyone. But very happy to hear that you've been doing well too. That's awesome.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Can you explain your speech mannerisms?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our
I do
ways.
care.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Well, can you tell me more about the Elcor people?
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Well, tell me about your history. I have the Legendary Edition as well, but I haven't actually played it yet. I've been tempted to, but I'm considering modding it first. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the Legendary Edition is on Game Pass, so I had access to it. And since last time I played the games was when I actually played through them on stream all these years ago. So I thought, yeah, but might as well check out the Legendary Edition. I always wanted to check it out and kind of see like if they change anything or much and how does it look. And also, I knew that at some point I want to return to Mass Effect. So I think it was just the perfect storm for it. What kind of mods are you thinking about adding?
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Right. And what about your culture?
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
We just want to check out some cosmetic mods to make Shepard look a little better. I've only ever played the games as male Shep. Yeah, I chose male Shep this time because last time when I played on stream I actually had fem Shep, so I thought let's switch it up a little bit. Right? Nice to switch some things every once in a while. So what about the ambassador duties for you? What are you doing here?
What do you do here?
Yeah.
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din.
You hear that, Dan?
This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Exactly. Well, it was a pleasure, Kalen, but I should
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
What about Zalton?
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
What's wrong?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault.
Asari consorts?
She's the one who started all this.
Well, now I'm all ears.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem.
Shakira, the consort?
It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where is she?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Okay, Zalton. I might check it out for you. Because I'm a problem solver. Closed.
You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know
Draco!
better, I'd think you had feelings for me.
4,000! I would give you 4,001 for that. Thank you so much for the resub. 26 month overall. That's quite a long time. So thank you so much for the resub. I do intend to stream regularly now, so I promise. Actually, I do intend to stream tomorrow again, so at the very least. Then probably not on Saturday, but maybe if I have time on Sunday, and then from then on out, the plan is maybe do 2 to 3 times a week.
Good day,
Embassy
Commander.
receptionist.
The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Commander? How did she know?
You know who I am?
Yeah. Am I that famous
Yes,
already?
I receive reports on
Also, there
all
are new
newly arrived dignitaries
sub
and notable
emotes,
people.
Draco. Brand new. Uploaded them today. Were already approved. Very, very special. Didn't spare no expenses to get those. Looking forward to it, as long as my work schedule lines up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly how it will look either. I just want to get back into things on a regular basis, so Don't want to overdo it too much and burn myself out on it. But I do intend to at least stream like a couple of days a week. So, I got a personal question.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the
Safiria?
embassies.
That's a beautiful name. Are you busy?
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens,
Yep,
it tends to be a little
that's
busy.
what I'm trying to do, Draco. That's because like that is also one of the things I mentioned earlier. When I was on break so long, I did miss streaming, but then the longer I didn't stream, it was also one of those, well, if I want to get back into it, I also don't want to do just one stream every 4 months or so, right? Like, I do want to then have at least a little bit of a consistency. But then it was like, oh, but if I don't do it, then it's like even worse. So just kind of trying to get in a groove. Have fun with it.
What is this place?
Hang out with you guys.
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Avina?
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Alrighty. Yeah. Goodbye.
I should be going now.
Goodbye, my lover. Bye, my friend.
Allow me to be your guide.
Well, Avina, we heard
Greetings and welcome
many
to the
things about
Presidium.
you.
My name
For example,
is Avina,
that you
and I am
exist.
pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you real?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any
Yeah,
of the
exactly,
Presidium
Draco.
VI terminals,
Exactly.
should you require assistance.
Oh, sounds interesting, Avina.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Tell me about CSAC.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel Security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Alright, can you tell me more about the embassies?
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added.
Alright.
The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal
Well, that's pretty
opposition.
fresh. Why was humanity opposed?
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
What do you think?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of
come on.
qualified judgment. My
It's
code
just
is
Chat
limited to
GPT.
information and simple interaction simulations.
Why were the Volus first?
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
That's an embassy?
Why weren't they made a council
Yeah.
race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Lesser species? I mean, and also, your ambassador seems pretty eager to take on these responsibilities.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
Yeah.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist
Right.
and Visitor Board.
Well, tell me more about Spectres. We had some run-ins with them. One good, one bad, 50-50 so far, so kind of curious.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Okay, so then tell me a little bit more about the Citadel Council.
What can you tell me about the
This
Citadel
little
Council?
history lesson.
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Sounds a little too perfect.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment.
Ah.
My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Well, okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and
Goodbye.
thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
We did get a level up, so let's check it out. We got 6 points here, so let's go into Soldier. Let's go into Combat Armor Couple. And let's go into Pistol, since we've been using those. Now, Kaiden, you go into Sentinel 2, and then 2 into Decryption. And Ashley, you will go 2 into Soldier. And then 1 into Combat Armor to get the ability, and then we go into Assault Train. For now. Righty. Oh, where are we now? The diplomat here.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Alright, she's happy. Codex entry. Codex entry, I guess. Okay,
Sure
diplomat.
is peaceful here.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
It is good to meet you, too. What do we have? This corner. 2 more rooms. Executive Palette. We heard about
Commander
it.
Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Who are you?
Have we met before?
Why?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel.
I mean, someone like
Was
you.
there something you needed, Commander?
What's your attitude towards human?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
We're not favorites.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Well, tell me about Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
So you don't like them?
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
We can agree on that one.
Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
It's a bit Nate.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Fair enough.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do.
Okay.
We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
I kind of agree with that. What about CSEC?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Okay.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Oh, come on.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Fine. Let's just override his little laptop sitting around. Right next says, diplomatic advisory warning. Following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow Biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. You understand us, fear tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Etta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Like another side quest. Who's hanging out here? Looks like a bar. Private Fredericks.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, be respectful.
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Could be.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
Consort.
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Yeah.
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people
Come on,
with
Fredericks.
things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Where is she?
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will.
Well,
Have fun then.
seems like he can't afford the trouble anyway, so... Nasana?
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Okay. Bartender?
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Why not?
What have you got?
Let's get hammered.
Information, mostly.
Oh.
Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Sure, fill me in.
What's going on around here?
Guess that's fine too.
You found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
Okay, can you tell me about Shakira's?
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Okay. So tell me more about that entertainment.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly
Okay.
more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier all
Okay.
at the same time.
Well, I should go.
Goodbye.
Yeah, get you something, sure. What
So
you
long,
got?
Commander.
Information,
Have a
not
pleasant
drinks. Yeah. I just wanted to get drunk. Now he gives me information. I mean, I guess that's fine, but...
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
No wonder that this place isn't really that lively after all, right? Like if... If he's not selling any drinks and just talks your ear off. And go Citadel Tower, ESAC Academy. Is he still technically tending the bar, just not selling drinks? Yeah, I guess you're right. He takes his job very, very literally. I think I will take a short break, get something to drink, and then we will explore the Citadel a little further and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Maybe meet Shakira. That seems like a good goal for today, doesn't it? So don't go too far. I will be back in just a couple of minutes, and we will continue our exploits in Mass Effect, Legendary Edition, Mass Effect 1, etc., etc. Be right back. All right, everyone. I am back. We can continue with Mass Effect. Hope that you are still there. And now we're looking around the Citadel a little bit more. See what else we can find. Probably won't stream for too much longer today. I mentioned earlier today a little bit shorter, but still wanna go for it a little bit. Then I plan to stream tomorrow, probably starting a little bit earlier than today, and maybe ending later. Starting earlier, ending later. Thank you, Draco and Lupinia. What are you guys currently playing? What is entertaining you lately? I'm still not quite sure what I will be streaming tomorrow. I thought about maybe doing some Yakuza, but I also enjoy playing Mass Effect right now. And there are also other games that I'm thinking about. I also don't want to start too many different games at once, you know? Everything is so difficult, you know? My time at Sandrock. I actually thought about playing my time at Portia today, instead of Mass Effect. That was like on the short list of kind of just chill, hang out type of games. Couldn't go to games of Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO, and Hogwarts Legacy. I see.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
So I would need an appointment here?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
All right.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
What? Are you serious? Enjoyed? At some point I started and played like the first hour or so, and I enjoyed what I saw. It was always one of those games where it's like, at some point I want to sit down and actually put some time into it, but then I never did. But it was quite a bit of fun. I'm looking forward to Sandrock's full release. When is the full release of Sandrock?
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
Got some personal questions.
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort,
subscribe,
but they
Nelina.
expect to be
You can't be an
attended to
acolyte.
just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
Oh.
What exactly do you attend to?
Yeah.
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Sounds interesting.
I'd like to try out your services.
Look at that smirk.
I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
God damn it. Tell me about the consort.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure.
Maybe she is
Most
able
of the
to
time,
help with
our
that
clients won't
robbing from
realize what they
earlier
were
from the
seeking
bacon.
until after
That
she's
is very
provided it for them.
possible, Charles. I think this might be a way to cure it. Is she mystical?
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Well, I guess we see each other in 3 or 4 months then.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
I might be dead by then, yep.
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak
Oh,
with him.
Shakira wants to talk to us. Nice.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Space butt.
It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Sure.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Nailed it.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Well, have fun.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Okay.
The consort is a wonderful person. She has quite a gift.
Oh, let's meet her. Especially since she wants to see us. That intrigues me. She is. She even has an egg bed.
That is
Shakira,
close enough, Commander.
Shakira.
I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
So who are you?
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me.
Okay.
If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
So what went wrong?
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Okay. Shakira.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Yep. Right, alright, alright. We will talk to Septimus. Try to clear things up.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
I mean, of course. It's quite nice in here. We come for the music and the decor, obviously. A great appreciator of art. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just kind of... It's quiet. What are you hurrying about?
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big,
Yeah.
right?
We succeeded in that. Upkeeper.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
There's no question.
Who are you? This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Delan, okay.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Can you tell me more about your goods?
What exactly do you sell? Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
What about your speech?
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture.
Fair enough.
Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
This is the way. Got a personal question, though.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it
Already
as
got
Delan.
it.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Let's see what he's selling.
Show me your items.
Not sure if we can
this
even
one
buy
is
anything.
pleased to do so, human.
Don't have
You
much
will
money.
not be disappointed.
Well, let's start with the non-human armors. Krogan. Okay. Oh.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
Let's look at the standard
You will
items
not
then.
be disappointed.
Okay, those are way too expensive. But we got the Certo Foundation license. That's always good. Do I have to go to the...
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is
Let's speed it up.
pleased to do.
Combat rounds. Hardened weave. 11% hardening. That might help with the throbbing. And the stimulant pack too. Oh, let's get both of these upgrades. Why not? Are those things that I have to whip, or how does this work? Let's go with the okay. Let's go with a weave. Give him the stimulant pack since he does all the biotic abilities, so rather have him 20 personnel rounds. Don't have a weapon upgrade for the sniper yet. Ashley, she is using the assault rifle. She has some chemical rounds. 2 of those actually. Don't have any weapon upgrades. What about armor? Give her the toxic resistance, why not? And just wanted to check what's down here. Balavon.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd.
Very famous already.
The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time
I guess our reputation precedes us. Have we met before?
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Okay. Got some personal questions, of course.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Is that legal, though?
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed.
See.
For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
I don't buy it, though.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Guess so. Tell me about the
What's it
Citadel.
like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy.
All
It
right,
is a
Frosty, have a good
technological
time. Thank you for
marvel,
stopping
but
by.
its true
And I hope
splendor
that things
goes
get
much
better
deeper than the
for
hull
you.
and
Hope to
engine.
see you soon again.
the
Both
Presidium to
because
the
of me
wards,
streaming
the
regularly
entire
and also
station is a
you being
testament to
able
the
to be
success
around.
of the
Much
Council.
appreciated. Have a wonderful
All the
day, Frosty.
species of Citadel space together in a single strong community.
Tell me about the Presidium.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Okay, tell me about the wards.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
I should go.
Guess that's it.
Goodbye, Commander.
Good information there, though. Back here. One of those. For those. Nothing. Alright. Man, it's really been a while since playing the game. I don't really remember the little details about like how some of it works and where a lot of the stuff is. It makes it fun. It's good to be back. I'm also lost, so and around wards, little rapid transfer. Check out the wards. Again, not really sure what I'm even looking for, but it'd be fun to re-explore an old but familiar game again after a long time. Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's why I wanted to get back to it as well. Plus then I would say there's also the fact that this is the Legendary Edition, so I'm not 100% sure whether or not there are any changes, any additions, anything like it, so nice to kind of see if there is anything. And even if not, if I don't remember, it feels new to me, so. Before I go to the council, I just wanted to look around a little bit more. Kind of explore the areas that I can explore for now. I'm going to the wards, but kind of sad that they didn't include an updated version of the ME3 multiplayer mode because they didn't want to host the servers. It was actually a lot of fun. Yeah, I actually played a little bit of the multiplayer back in the day, and I was never a big multiplayer guy, but I had some good times with it. It was fun. It was very, I don't know, it was kind of fast-paced and just like simple fun. Didn't overcomplicate things too much. It was just nice doing some combat in Mass Effect. Okay, this. Where we were coming from. Embassies. Guess we have to take the rapid tram. At this think. Let's go to the Presidium. Citadel, yeah, Citadel Town. I think we're pretty close, but boy, run around in circles. Arrive at Citadel Town. It's not what I wanted. Sorry.
Saren's hiding
Garrus.
something. Give me more time.
So we never see this guy again.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Yeah, Drake, I agree. It was a lot of fun. I was actually also surprised by it. I didn't really expect much of it, but then I tried it out and was actually... I spent a lot of hours playing multiplayer in Mass Effect 3. So you don't like Saren?
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
It's very
I don't trust him.
serendipitous.
Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Of course they will. Why wouldn't they? Right? I'm sure it'll go great. Because if we know one thing, the council in these games are never difficult to deal with and incredibly supportive of our cause to save the galaxy. Right? I'm just checking some things here. Rear Admiral Kahoku.
No, I'm wait, Commander.
Council loves humans, exactly. It's nothing to worry about. You can worry about it. Little stutter step. Yeah, I think it's time to talk to them.
I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Oh, there's Anderson. Hey, Andy.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Let's go.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
Oh, man.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And
guess they have a
this
history.
must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
How did you get involved?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Insults.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
They're protecting him.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings
Going
and
great.
reckless speculation.
Very
Do you have
smooth.
anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You can't handle the truth.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him
Shocker.
disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It
Game
was a
ends.
mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
How do you even know Saren?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
So, now what?
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Okay, sounds good. I'll talk to Garrus.
Any idea
I'm
where
sure
we can
nothing
find
will
him?
come of it.
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that.
Oh,
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Cap deserves better.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
Yeah.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Do we have any other leads?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district.
Ah,
Rumor
the
has it he's
chatty
an
guy,
agent for the
yeah.
Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
Ooh.
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
So what about you and Saren?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
It's a monster.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Good thing that he has almost unlimited power.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out.
Right.
Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Probably too independent.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
So why do we bother?
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's the big deal?
Yeah.
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
What about Saren?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago. Saren, but I saw how he operates.
Already had
no
that.
Conscience.
So tell me about this Harkin
no
guy.
hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent
You
civilians.
don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since.
Wow.
Roughing up
Embarrassment
suspects
to the
in
entire
custody,
human species.
bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Why did they protect him?
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes.
Sometimes.
But it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
So they abandoned him?
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Okay. Tell me more about Spectres.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
So how are the Spectres chosen?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for
Spectre
exceptional
babies.
individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
So is that even legal?
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
And how are they organized?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law.
Great system. I don't see what could go wrong with that.
The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
And if one goes too far?
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue? Like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Okay, so you mentioned this Shadow Broker thing.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Fair. This Barlavon guy.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail.
Yeah,
a financial
little
genius.
chit-chat with him
Doesn't do
earlier.
anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should
Right.
go.
Good luck, Shepard.
What plan you do?
I'll be over in
Talk
the
to
ambassador's office if you need
Garrus.
anything else.
This Garrus guy, not sure if he will be important. And talk to Barlavon. No upgrades. And I think this is a good time to end the stream for today. A little bit over 3 hours. That's kind of what I aim for. And we will pick it up from here, probably, at some point. again, I'm not sure how far I want to get into Mass Effect, because I also know the further I get into it, the more I want to play through the entire series. And that's like a 3-month commitment. Which isn't bad if we're all having fun, but you catch my meaning. But I intend to stream tomorrow, probably somewhere in the afternoon for me, so starting a little bit earlier than today, and then maybe going a little bit longer. We'll see how things go. Not 100% sure what I will stream tomorrow. The most likely options are more Mass Effect or maybe some Yakuza. But yeah, I'll think about it. And if you have a preference, let me know somewhere, whether it's Discord, Instagram, Twitter, or on Twitch, or I don't know, send me a pigeon. I don't know. Pigeon arrives. That would be helpful, right? But I thank you all for joining me today. It was a lot of fun, and I had a great time joining you once more, and hopefully join you and being joined by you plenty more times in the future. Super nice to see some of your familiar names and hang out a little bit. Was a good time. And now let me see if I can